Well, hello everybody! As I teased in the previous video, today we are visiting this very off-the-beaten-path oddball place, really, here in the middle of nowhere, Florida, called Solomon's Castle. Luckily, they have this area marked for buses and RVs, so we're set. Let's check it out. In 1972, Howard Solomon, a descendant of Russian immigrants, decided to build a castle right here in swampy central Florida. He was looking for a quiet place to practice his craft. Here, he makes sculptures using recycled materials and stained glass, and he has a great sense of humor, which is palpable in his creations and the names he chooses for them. The shiny exterior of the castle is made from discarded aluminum printing plates. It is really a magnificent structure with 80 stained glass windows. Inside the castle, well, it is mainly a gallery, an exhibition of many of Solomon's works. He has often been called the Rembrandt of reclamation or the Da Vinci of debris because of his use of recycled materials in his art. By the way, Mr. Solomon still keeps sculpting and building structures at his 80 years of age. Incredible. Let's step into the structure, which is guarded by a knight and a day. Get the humor? Anyways, and look, here's the artist himself greeting visitors. Okay, let's take a tour. Let's step into the exhibition.
Has an oil drum for its body. Its hat here is a weatherhead. It's a protective device used by the electric company to bring the wires off the telephone pole and into your home. Yellow pine, spruce, and curly maple for his hair. Confusion is made out of an oil drum. We call him Confusion because that's who we send to Palm Beach County to vote for us. His nickname is Hanging Chad. Montage depicts the Bahamian village that Mr. Solomon lived in. For 7 years before he moved to Florida here in 1972, Mr. Solomon lived in Freeport, in the Bahamas. As you come into this room, notice Captain Hook. And that's why Mr. Solomon's clothes are all on his closet floor. Here we have Jaws. There's the circus elephant. The unicorn is...
This chess set is called Where's Waldo? The motorcycle is called Evil Cornievel because it was made out of an old corn picker.
And so what he intends to do is to build 30 more of them and jump over them with a Winnebago. Make this steam engine. Let me point some of them out to you here now. Here we have an upside-down lampshade. This is the valve that came out of a trumpet. A kerosene lantern from a 1910 Ford truck. Parts from an old Xerox copy machine. An automobile shock absorber. An electrical transformer, the kind of thing you'd see hanging on the side of a telephone pole. Fisher. Puff the Magic Dragon, or figures of your imagination. Liz Taylor portraying 300 pounds. The state bird of Florida, the mocking crane. A slave ship that has 12 of Heidi Fleisch's oars on board.
And this contraption right here, this fairgrounds miniature, it was made out of old record players.
That I pointed out were done by Mr. Watt. Automobile brake shoes is what has gone into making this artwork. It was his pleasure. Also won the Kentucky Derby. And he's made out of an oil drum. And he has a tail chain. It's the junk dealer's dozen, which is an answer to the baker's dozen. The bakers have 13 for their dozen. The junk dealers have 11. Only one he's made. It makes it rare. His flying lawnmower, so he can cut really tall grass.
And this little car, it has a V8 engine.
When Mr. Solomon was 4 years old.
We also get to visit his residence on the second floor. This stained glass window represents the 4 seasons. Actually, everything in here has a meaning and a story behind it. Very cool.
And sandblast glass. The glass pieces in that window represent the signs of the zodiac. Still on the left of the castle, still on the second floor, on either side of the coat of arms you can see up there.
I just love the rooms to go sign on top of the doors to the restrooms. Last but not least, we have the boat in the moat, which is a 16th century Spanish galleon replica that houses the restaurant, which is run by Solomon's family. It is too bad we are not really hungry because there is a delicious smell emanating from the kitchen. Here we see Solomon again, just hanging out at his restaurant with a friend.
Mr. Solomon visited Texas. He saw the Alamo. He came back from Texas. He thought, gee whiz, Florida's got to have one of those. So he created the Alamo. And that's one of his later large projects.
Okay, let's go. Now I realized I didn't take video of the Alamo, I think it's called, as Solomon's latest project, which is a replica of the Alamo in Texas. Big oversight on my part, but something tells me we are going to return here one of these days, on the way north. For lunch, if anything else. Besides, I like these secondary roads much better than I-75 when I'm not in a hurry. What a fascinating character, the very talented Mr. Howard Solomon. And we are now passing by the town of Arcadia, which I hear has a very historic downtown antique district, but we are out of time, so we shall visit some other time. Right now, however, we are just going to keep pushing south and south and south we go. That's all, folks. Do remember to subscribe, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and share with your friends and comment below. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so follow me there too if you will, and visit the blog at roadnomad.com. Join the mailing list. As always, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road. I'm riding with my RV. Wherever I want to be, because I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be, because I'm free in my RV.